Hi guys, it's your friend Sasha Tirupati and welcome to a brand new tutorial video. I'm so glad that you guys have been super active with your likes, with your shares, with your comments, especially because all your comments give me, besides the ones that mention how much you love me, besides those, the ones where you ask me questions really help me to bring more content and create more content to help you guys. So the question I'm going to be talking about in today's tutorial I really like the question because this is something that's happened to me one too many times, and which is why I feel you guys, whoever has been in this situation, and which is why I felt that there was a dire need to acknowledge this question. So Syam Krupa says, "Ma'am, can you please, you can call me Sasha guys, just call me Sasha. As long as you spell it right and pronounce it right, you can call me Sasha. Sasha. And it's Tirupati, like the temple. Not Tirupati, not Tirupati, not Tirupati, Tirupati. On with the question. Ma'am, can you please, so Sasha, can you please tell about how do you deal if there is a sore throat or strained voice before a show? Alright, so that one's gone. Gosh, I think this has happened with me so many times, and I think I've kind of grown, I think that's like my normal. And abnormal is me having a healthy throat before a gig. So how I deal with it is that I think what's important is to understand why you have that sore throat. Is a sore throat because because of the onset of an infection, or is it because you've overstrained it, or is it because you've had too much to drink the previous night? There's so many reasons behind it. So to all my friends who drink a lot, don't drink a lot before you have a show the next day. Alcohol is not good for your voice. So that's one thing that I would put out there. If it's because of excessive strain, I think there's two things. Please refrain from straining your voice before your show, at least 2 or 3 days before your show, because you end up straining a lot any which ways when you're gigging. For projection and for interaction, and just to get your crowds roaring. There's obviously going to be a lot of screaming and shouting and all of that going on. And in case you've already ended up with a sore throat because of excessive usage, what I do is that I just stop talking or singing or just using my voice altogether. From the point that I realize I have a sore throat. So I don't talk. I don't respond to phone calls except via text, or I let people know that, hey, sore throat, can you please text? Can't talk. That's it. It's that simple. So just go totally mum until you need to perform. And even before you perform, what I do is that I just I'll just warm up, just hums and just very simple. And there's a couple of exercises, I usually find the lip trills to be very effective. So just like I find these to be very effective, just to warm your voice up for you to be okay to go up and sing on stage. And let this pass. And another thing, if you've ended up with a sore throat before your concert, is to do warm water gargles with salt. And up it. Every hour, that's what I'll be doing, because this is and generally I wouldn't encourage doing too many because warm water does tend to dry your voice out. But I think before a show, from the moment you feel that, okay, you're getting a sore throat, for every hour and a half, take some warm water, not too hot, and add some salt to it, a quarter of a teaspoon, mix it up, gargle, and spit it out. And do this for maybe 5 minutes at a time, and do this until the point that you need to perform. And if your sore throat is because of a cold or a cough or an infection, a throat infection, or just a viral or something, there's not much you could do then, because obviously colds and coughs, they kind of run their course. So what I would say at this point is just to try and keep your immune system and your body healthy just at the time, you know. If it's a bacterial infection, obviously, I mean, and this is all the kind of stuff that your doctor's gonna prescribe to you if there's antibiotics or painkillers or medication for fever and stuff. But as far as the voice is concerned, if you're performing with an infection, then that's a different thing altogether. This is not in your hands. There's not much you can do about, you know, from the onset of it. So, but again, the gargles really help to just cope in that situation. For immunity, you know, take your vitamin C, take your zinc supplements, which you should generally be taking anyways, because zinc does boost your immunity. But just at that point, you need something to kind of fight what your body's already kind of struggling to fight. I hope none of you guys ever fall sick before a show, never ends up with a sore throat before your show, but shit happens. So in that situation here, these are just some of the things that I end up using when I need to cope. And I hope this was helpful, and please, if it was, don't forget to share this with everybody who has a bad throat before their show or could use this if you think that they consistently have that issue. Until the next video, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon beside the subscribe button. Sasha signing off.